Hello everybody, it's Tori, and today I'm going to be doing a SHEIN try-on haul. I recently purchased a few items from SHEIN. Some of them I have not yet opened. A couple of them I have opened, but I'm just going to show you guys what I think of them, how I style them, and then if you guys are curious about any of the items, I'll be sure to leave the item links down in the description. If I forget, just leave a comment and let me know. And that concludes the intro. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, this is going to be item number 1. It's this tube top. It has a string going around the neck. So I guess more of a halter than a tube. I did expect this to be more pink, but it's a little bit of a lilac tone. And I don't hate it, but it's just I was expecting something a little more pink. For this outfit I wanted it to give, you know, y2k, the casual it girl kind of fit, so I just paired it with some low-rise denim shorts, this, you know, super extra belt, and then this silver mini bag to go along with it. This bag is a little bit more formal, I guess, for this outfit, but I don't know, I just thought it was cute just how tiny and simple it is. As far as the quality of the top, it's nice, and I will say, like, it's not like I was expecting it to support me here, but it does keep rising up a little bit, which obviously makes me a little bit cautious about wearing it out. But as of right now, it feels okay. It's not too thin, it's not at all see-through, which is always a plus when it comes to SHEIN, because you never know what you're going to get as far as the see-throughness goes. Even if it's a colored item, sometimes you can still see right through it. But luckily this one is thick enough of a material to where you can't see through it at all. Alright, for the next item we have this chain halter top. This one I really do like. I decided to go ahead and give it kind of a, what's the word, a tactical vibe for the fit. I went ahead and went with this army green mini skirt and this belt. One thing that I like to do when it comes to styling is matching my hardware. So obviously this one has a chain material, so I wanted to keep the chain trend going with this belt. And then for a bag, I decided to go with my Playboy tote. No, I feel like it just gives the outfit a certain je ne sais quoi. Like it just adds a complete hot girl element. Obviously this outfit is very spicy in itself, but the simplicity of this bag just makes a statement that goes right along with the outfit. Then obviously I paired it with some y2k shades. It just completes the fit, okay? As far as this top goes, my review for the top, I will say I probably should have sized up. It's not too tight in the middle, but I feel like the cutouts are a little wide, and I feel like I'm gonna end up getting exposed here at some point. Also, the top wasn't meant to be a cross neck. I just pulled it around my neck and reclipped it. All these chains clip on and clip off, so it's pretty simple process of putting it on. The material, it's a bit like a bathing suit material, a little bit of spandex but also cotton, so probably a mix between the two. It's very comfortable and again not at all see-through, which is always a major plus when it comes to SHEIN items. So I'm definitely pleased with this top and I can't wait to actually wear this outfit out. Alright, on to the next item. It is this pink tube top. So I just decided to keep going again with the, you know, y2k girl next door hot girl theme. And again, when it comes to me matching my hardware, I went back in with this belt, paired with this, you know, denim mini skirt. I believe this is Hollister. I definitely thrifted it, but, you know, definitely y2k moment. And then my thoughts on this top, first of all, it is very cute, let me say that, but I did kind of envision it a little differently in my head. Maybe it was that I envisioned myself, you know, having it centered like this, but I did want to kind of represent how the model wore it, which was more like to the side. Secondly, as far as how transparent this top is, it is a little bit see-through. Like if I turn to the side, you can see this tag right here. But as far as the front, I would say, you know, this little part is mostly covering it up. I do think that I like this little decal better in the middle, so I'm just going to keep it right here, and that also helps me to keep my girls covered a little bit. This is definitely a top that can be dressed up or dressed down, but again, I just kind of wanted to keep it casual, just for this sort of vibe that I was going for in this lookbook as a total, and specifically with this look. Alright guys, this is going to be the next item. I'm not too sure if it was just supposed to be a bodysuit or a swimsuit. I will put the little screenshot on the screen so you guys will be able to know by the time this is uploaded. It is kind of like a spandex material. And obviously it's studded all around. This outfit was inspired by Gyaru, which is basically a Japanese sub-style. If you don't already know, it's mostly popular 80s through early 2000s, and it's kind of having a revamp right now, especially like on TikTok, and you know, just as like an internet trend is having its trend moment. So this one was specifically inspired by the sub-style Tsuyome Gyaru. I really like the edginess of their fashion. It's still giving sexy while giving, you know, edgy, and I really like that. So this outfit was definitely inspired by that. My only complaint is one of the rhinestones fell off earlier. Not rhinestones, the studs. I was able to reattach it, but I don't know if it's gonna come back off. And either way, I mean, it is Shein. This was probably like $8, so what more are we expecting? But still, you know, I just want to make sure that I do mention that that has occurred before anyone else buys it. I'm just like, this shit's falling apart. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a little bent or something, I don't know. But like I said, I was able to put it back on, so you know, if that's not that big of a deal to you, the link will be down below. But nonetheless, I really do like this. I just rambled so much. Let's get to the next outfit. Next item is this bandana tube top. I realized that I can just look at the items on my phone instead of guessing off the top of my head what it's supposed to be. So this will hopefully make the process a little bit easier. I was expecting this to be white. I will say it does say gray for the color, but on the model it did look white, and I don't know, I guess I didn't look at the reviews, or it just went over my head that the item was actually gray, but it is actually gray. Still cute nonetheless, still giving what it was supposed to give. And I actually like that it's gray because most of my tops are either black, white, or black or white, or pink, or red. You know, I don't have many gray tops is the point that I'm trying to get to. So I'm not upset that it's gray, it's still cute, I'd still definitely wear it. I went ahead and styled it, again keeping the Y2k vibe going, but this one is more skater row kind of Y2k vibe. I just have on these low rise flares. I believe these are Unif dupes. I got them at AliExpress, these jeans, with just this you know, grommet belt. And I kept it pretty simple. For a bag, I'd probably wear like a crossbody kind of bag. This is my everyday bag, and I feel like it kind of just completes the skater girl kind of vibe that this look is going for. So yeah, this is definitely how I'd style it. Again, I feel like this is a piece that you could style up or down, but this is more of the vibe that calls out to me as far as it goes with this piece. First of all, the graphic is, you know, just printed on. When you look at it, it looks like it was like downloaded from a computer, but this is kind of what the Shein graphics usually give. It's still really cute, and I mean, it's not really taking away from the overall presentation of the shirt, but it just does give it a little bit of a cheap feel. I mean, but again, it is Shein. This top was literally $6, so what more are you really expecting? This is the smallest size, and I do feel like it's kind of loose on me. Like, this feels like more of a medium than a small. And it did say 4 for the size small, and usually size small is a 2, so obviously that is a bit larger than what I would be used to in a size small. But nonetheless, it still works. I do feel like it's a little bit more loose than I would like, but I don't have necessarily the concern that it's going to be sliding off of my body. So yeah, I'm not too disappointed in that. I just do wish it was a little bit more tight fitting, just so I could have a little bit more comfort, because I don't know, there's something about tops that are just a little too loose on me that are a little bit uncomfortable for me to wear. But overall, like, it's not that big of a deal, and it doesn't take away from the appeal of the top, for me at least. Let's get into the next outfit. Alright guys, next outfit I have is this 2-piece set. This one was $13. I got it in a size small. This one I have already seen a couple other Shein reviewers on YouTube, you know, trying out reviewing, and I had already gotten it by that point, but it honestly just made me want to get it even more. It's super cute. Something that I did see on other people was that the top looked a little bit constricting, so like the graphic looked a little bit stretched out, but personally I don't have too much going on in the chest area, so I don't really have that problem going on. One thing about the top is the graphic is only on the front. The back is plain, but the skirt, as you can see, the graphic goes all the way around. Yeah, this set kind of gives into the cyber Y2k and archive fashion trend that has been going around the past few years. So I immediately knew that I was going to fall in love with this set. I've heard some other people say that they would wear, you know, separately, wear the skirt with like a solid top, wear the top with, you know, solid bottoms. There's basically an infinite number of ways to style a two-piece set. Again, this is just one of those things, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can mix and match it, and it's going to be giving every single way. I feel like this is very much giving. I'm obsessed with this set, and I am a two-piece set kind of girl, so I'll probably just wear it together. This probably has to be one of my favorite items out of this entire haul. I do have a couple of items that I haven't opened yet that I'm still getting through, but thus far this is definitely my favorite. The quality is really good. It's like a, you know, wife beater material. It's not see-through at all. It's really comfortable. It's really soft. I would say that it's probably mostly cotton. Yeah, but that's all I have to say about this. Really happy about this set, and we can get right on into the next. Alright guys, getting into the next outfit, I have this twist from Flounce sleeve, I can't even speak, bodycon dress. First of all, let me get into the other items that are with this dress. It's going to be this bag that I also got from SHEIN, and this chain obviously does not go here. I said obviously, but I don't know if it's that obvious on camera, but it does not go to this bag. I also bought this chain on SHEIN, but it's supposed to be a waist chain, but the bag was just so plain. Like, I needed to spice it up a little bit, so I just threw this chain on there, and I think it is, you know, giving it the extra flair that I would be going for. But now getting into the dress itself, I was caught between getting a small and an extra small, just based on, you know, the reviews. A lot of people are like, oh, size up. Some people say size down. Some people say perfect fit. One of the most common trends that I was seeing with the reviews of this dress was people were saying that the arms were really tight. So personally for me, I've had already the experience of where I ordered an extra small and the arms are like suffocating my arms, and I just don't want to wear the item at all. For this one, I did decide to go ahead and get a small. There are some pros and cons of this choice. The top area does feel a little bit loose. Like I said earlier, I don't have too much going on out here, so it is a little bit loose as far as my shoulders and cleavage area. But it's not too bad. Like, I'm not concerned about being exposed at all. It's just one of those things where it's a little bit less than comfortable. As far as the sleeves go, I am definitely glad. I'm definitely glad that I went ahead and sized up, because like I said, got the small instead of the extra small, and it is already, you know, a little bit tight on the arms, but not too tight to where I would be, you know, averting to wear it. It's still, you know, comfortable enough to wear. I am completely obsessed with these Flounce sleeves. I do not have any other tops with these going on, no other dresses with these going on, and I love them so much. They're just so much fun. Like, I love them. The only thing is, like, I hate when I put my arms up and then they look all wonky. Like, can we not? But when it's just down, like, come on now. It's giving, you know, 70s queen. I was also expecting the bottom half to be a little bit more flowy. Like I said, the reviews were kind of giving me mixed fits for everyone, so I wasn't 100% sure what it was going to be giving as far as the fit. It did look, you know, bodycon on the model, and I'm pretty sure the description even said bodycon, and obviously, like, I'm not upset that it's bodycon. I still think it's cute, and if I did read that in the description, then, you know, that should have been what I was expecting. But as far as length, it's really good. I am like 5'1", so usually things are too long on me or too short on me just because I have a lot going on in the rear department. But it is definitely long enough, you know, it's not sitting right under my bum. It's a little bit longer, and I don't have to worry about exposing myself in the case that I need to bend down or anything like that. Obviously, I will, you know, wear something underneath so that I wouldn't have to worry about that anyways, but for the sake of the matter, like, you know, it's a bodycon dress, you kind of don't want anything else bulking out. So in that case, if you just want to go without wearing anything else, you won't have to worry about that. Or maybe if you're a little bit taller than I am, but, you know, like I said, I'm on the small girl side, so I don't really have to worry about that. And also, SHEIN has introduced their SHEIN HAUL, so maybe they have a version of this on there where they can, you know, alter it to be a little bit longer for, you know, the tall folks out there. But for me, I feel like the length of this is perfect, and the fit is, you know, it's comfortable enough. a little too tight in some areas, a little too loose in some areas, but it's giving what it was supposed to be gave. I'm not disappointed at all. I think it's super cute and I can't wait to wear it out. Alright, for this item, this is the Parthia Bustier mesh halter top and ruche bodycon skirt. I got this in the size extra small. As for the top, it doesn't feel like an extra small. It does feel comfortable though, maybe like a small. Usually for these kind of tops, the bust area is way too big for me and uncomfortable, so I was a little paranoid about that. But for this one, it fits comfortably. I feel like I'm filling it up well enough, and you know, also not too loose or just uncomfortable in general. As for the skirt, it's definitely giving extra small. I actually needed some help zipping this up because I'm having some trouble getting into this bad boy. But once it's on, it's really comfortable. It is stretchy. It's just the waistband part is kind of the tightest point. So, you know, getting it on is a little bit tough for me. But once it's on, it's really comfortable. It's super stretchy. You know, it's lightweight. It's breathable. I don't have that many yellow pieces, so I really wanted to get something yellow just because I feel like it's such a eye-catching color. It really pops. It looks really good on dark skin, and overall I love the way that this looks. I love how it's giving. This is one of those items that's been on and off from my cart just because I've been kind of hesitant about getting it because I don't know what it's actually gonna look like. You know, you see everybody else's reviews, but you don't know what it looks like on you until you wear it, so I've always been kind of hesitant, but I'm really glad that I got it. Parthia, as a sub-store within SHEIN, I tend to like a lot of their pieces. They have a more, you know, chic glam kind of vibe going on, but I tend to like a lot of their stuff, but they are, again, also on the more pricey side of SHEIN. I believe I got this one on a sale, which was another reason why I decided to go ahead and grab it. But I am, you know, really happy with this piece. I'm really satisfied, and I can't wait to wear it out. As far as styling, like, this is obviously not something that will be easily dressed down, so it is more of a formal kind of vibe. I would probably wear this with some heels. I would say probably black, just because it is already so bright. I don't want to put on white shoes or a white bag just because I feel like it kind of washes out the vibe a little bit, and just my aesthetic overall, like, I feel like black would kind of help me keep it at the middle ground that I would be going for. There is a little bit of boning underneath the bust area, which is also very nice, because I hate when I buy bustiers and there's no boning and it just feels, you know, really flat and wonky. So this one does offer a little bit of support, not too much because, like I said, it's a tiny bit loose, but not uncomfortably loose. But I just feel like, you know, I'm sitting in here comfortably and I have no complaints about that. One thing that I don't like is the straps are a little bright, in my opinion, as compared to the rest of the set. Like, I feel like it's a bit like a banana yellow, but these straps are like a lemon yellow, which is probably kind of particular, but I am really particular when it comes to color matching with my outfit, so that kind of did throw me off a little bit. But again, it's not something that's too noticeable to where it would, you know, put me off from wearing the outfit. It's still really cute, but just one of those things that I figured I would mention. Alright guys, we're now getting into one of the final items from my SHEIN haul. This is the Ombre lace up backless ruched mesh halter bodycon dress. This one I did get in an extra small, and again I was between an extra small and a small for this item, but you know, I'm not at all upset with the extra small. The one thing that I do kind of regret, but also that I expected, was the inner lining was going to be showing from the top. I don't know if you could kind of see the white poking out here, but that is the, you know, inner layer. I did see that in other people's reviews, so I was kind of expecting it, but hoping that it would play out in my favor. Unfortunately it didn't, and you can kind of see it, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's not that noticeable, and even if it is noticeable, like, it's not that big of a problem to me. Just because this dress is so gorgeous, I can just put it right past me. The bag that I paired with it, I also got during this haul. This bag is very much, you know, my aesthetic right now. Stars are currently my favorite shape, so, you know, when I saw this bag in silver, and it also has the chain detailing, which I really love on bags right now when the strap is actually a chain. So I thought that was really cute, and, you know, I had to get that. As far as this dress goes, it has the lace-up detailing in the back. I haven't readjusted it very much, except kind of just pulling it out, so it might look a little wonky back there, but I kind of was just in a rush to get it on. When I actually wear it out, you know, I'll take the time to fix it up, but for now, yeah, that's good enough. I also saw someone else doing the cross front tying for the front straps. For me, that just exposed the white lining all the more, so I was like, forget it. Although it looked really cute on the other person, I will just wear it like this and call it a day. Overall though, as far as the length, again, this one is giving a great length. It is about my hand's length underneath, so I don't have to worry about exposing myself if I bend over or anything of that sort, which is always great, because that's always a fear whenever I'm wearing skirts or a dress. So yeah, I'm happy with that factor. Also, I'm glad that the overlayer isn't being stretched out too much. I did buy another one of these dresses off of SHEIN a while ago, but it was a different pattern, and I also got an extra small, which is another thing that made me weary about getting an extra small for this one, because the pattern unfortunately stretched out and it just looked really weird. But luckily, since this one is just, you know, an ombre effect, you can't tell too much if it is being stretched out or not. But overall, you know, it fits really good, so I don't think I have to worry about the fabric looking wonky in general. That's about it for this item, and we can move into the last one. Alright, you guys, we have finally made it to the last item of the haul. Can I get an applause? Who would have known how hard it is to get in and out of clothing? I swear to you, this is an Olympic sport. If I didn't have this fan running, I would be sweating buckets, and I've definitely been taking breaks in between outfits because I would be dead, okay? So, for the last item, we have the contrast binding lace-up backless split hem dress. This was one that I was expecting to be, you know, high on the list as far as a favorite for me, but I do have a bit of complaints about this dress. First of all, the bust area is really low, like it just naturally falls really low, so I do feel like I'm gonna experience some exposure. Like if I move around too much in this dress, I feel like it's just gonna slip down and the girls are gonna be out, okay? So that is a little bit of concern. I really do adore, you know, the straight hemline, and I did also see that on the model, but I don't know, I was expecting it to, you know, fit a little higher. I'm not sure if this one had any reviews or if the reviews, you know, kind of gave a hint at it fitting like this, but it wasn't something that I was expecting. So I don't know, maybe if I just pull it up a little bit higher and tie the straps on the back a little bit tighter, then that problem can be solved. But, you know, as of right now, as I'm trying to get this onto my body, you know, this part is not working out for me. It's a little bit uncomfortable. Secondly, this is a split hem dress. As you can obviously see, my whole left thigh is out. This hemming is a little bit uncomfortable because the back keeps shifting, you know, more towards my butt, and I do feel like, again, I might end up getting exposed. Like, it's just going to slip up a little too high at some point, and next thing you know, my butt cheeks are going to be out, which is, you know, not what you're expecting when you're just trying to put on a little dress with a little slit action, okay? As far as the fit of this, I did get this one in an extra small, and I do think maybe I could have gotten away with getting a small, but again, I did kind of want the form-fitting fit of an extra small, which I definitely did get out of this, but the consequences are probably the low bust and the extremely high slit. Just a few, you know, more inches in both departments would have kind of done the trick, so maybe a small would have been a better option for this guy. But as far as the quality, the material is kind of like a spandexy bathing suit material. I also wasn't expecting that. I was kind of expecting it to be more of a cotton kind of dress, and I was expecting it to get more casual, but because of the material, when I wear it, it does feel a lot more formal than what I was going for, which isn't a problem. It's still a very cute dress, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it dressing it up more formally. But it just is more formal than what I was going for or what I was picturing in my head. Yeah, so that's basically it for my critiques on this dress. I'll let you see the back lace-up detail. It's like a simple two lace. And I also wasn't expecting that the lace, like this part, is what leads to the halters. It's a little confusing, but you know, in the end it works out. Yeah, that's the conclusion for this haul. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite piece was, your least favorite piece. Let me know if you're going to be getting any of these items, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!